Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your day. Thank you so much again for joining me. The moon is still in Pisces, hopefully giving us all a little bit more intuition throughout our day. But the moon has transitioned from a crescent into a first quarter. We are officially to begin tackling this desire, this goal that we've given ourselves for the last month. We are focusing on our intentions. We are acting on the plan we've created. Today is the beginning of the first quarter, and it will be here till Thursday. So this reading is from now until Thursday. And on Wednesday and Thursday, the moon will transition into Aries. So we'll go from being very intuitive to very passionate, and hopefully that will flow over seamlessly from one into the other. So what I have for you today is something a little different. I'm trusting my intuition here. I am doing for you a reading specifically based on how can you accomplish your goal. You have done all this work with me to create your goal and be ready to start moving forward, and now is the time. I want to tell you where your mind is, I guess, the obstacle in your way, what is really holding you back, and what will lead you forward. So we'll start with your perception. You are in a really good place here. There is strength. That is your card. An 8, a very solid, even number. I just like 8s anyway. But strength in this sense is inner strength. It's almost beautiful strength. It's strength without looking strong. It's the ability to tackle and achieve that effortless accomplishing that people go, God, you just make that look so easy. That's where your mind is at. You're in a position where you're just making everything look so easy to others. And that's great. So let's see what's the obstacle then if everything looks so good. Ooh, the 5 of Pentacles. 5s are a card of severity. And what this means is that things are more critical, more inwardly turned, more specifically about us usually. And in this case, very much so, because that's what this reading is. It's very much about an Aquarius. So the 5 of Pentacles is a person that is almost lost their way. They're very downtrodden. They don't understand what's going on around them because they're not aware of the kinds of support systems they can lean on. They're so focused on their hardships and their feelings of being alone. This, is a card where you're talking about, financial and feelings of isolation. But in this specific case right here, this card means that that's how you you're building these victim walls, if you will. And really it's about perception, as in, things usually are. You're in a position where you need to make sure that you are leaning on people that can support you right now. If things are not perfect, and they may not be, as strong as you are and as easy as you make things look, you know better than anybody about the struggles in your life. And if things are not absolutely perfect, then it is okay for you to lean on others right now. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel like you're not strong enough to do it, because your card, you have this perception of just strength, but it's okay to lean on other people. So here is what's holding you back. 7 of Wands. There is this desire to just win, and apparently win all by yourself. You don't want other people's help. You want to be like, I can do it. I don't need anybody else. And, there's admiration in that. But what does that ultimately lead to? More struggling. More struggling. So just understand, if you're going to be I'm by myself kind of person, then you're going to be by yourself. And Aquarius, better than anyone else know what it's like. This is kind of the gist of who you are. You're someone who's so strong and passionate towards yourself and being responsible and not needing other people, but yet you're always one of the first people to help other people. Cat, can you not do that? My cat is scratching on a scratching post, so if you can hear that, that's what that is. He just decided to sharpen his claws. So maybe even like you, girl or guy or whoever you are out there sharpening your claws against the world because you don't need anybody else like a cat. Just know that it's not always the best stance. You don't always have to take everybody on all by yourself. So the advice is a fiery, passionate Ace of Wands. This card tells us that we are at a really good beginning point. We have a lot of potential, and you really need to follow your instincts. But that kind of like, I'm gonna have to intervene here a little bit and just be like, yes, follow your instincts, but don't follow your emotional instincts. Like kind of what I was saying yesterday with Pisces is when the moon is in Pisces, it gives us all intuition. So yes, follow your instincts, follow your gut. You fight this battle how it really suits you best. However, do not confuse emotions with intuition. If you are a hurt cat who's been hurt for so long, you're going to have all this negative emotion towards other beings, and you're going to assume that any kind of physical contact is going to equal pain. That is an emotionally driven reaction. I don't want to say illogical, but it is logic based off emotion. So be careful that you are not pursuing life with logic based off emotion rather than logic based off fact. You have the ability to do anything you need to do and want to do right now, and I fully support you. But please, if you need help, if you need assistance, don't fight these battles all by yourself. I am sure you have people around you that care about you and love you, and if you don't, you need to get in a new environment first and foremost. That should be your goal for 2021. Make new acquaintances, new friends, and new committed relationships with people who truly are worth having in your life. All right, girl, guy, whoever you are, I wish you the best, and I'll see you tomorrow.